Okay, we're now on page 6, and the next formula we're going to look at is actually a very easy one to derive, and you probably have done it yourself without realising it. So my example is that if I drove for 3 hours at a constant speed with no stops at all, and I travelled a total distance of about 330 kilometres, what was my speed? Well, most of you would be able to tell me, well, it's 110 kilometres per hour. What you're actually using is a formula for speed. If we let s equal speed, then speed is equal to distance divided by time. And if we put in our 330 kilometres for distance and 3 hours for time, then we complete the division and we'll have 110. Now the rate is, distance was in kilometres and time was in hours, so kilometres per hour. Sometimes you might see that unit written as kilometres and hour to the power -1. So either of those mean kilometres per hour. So it's a new formula. S is equal to d over t. Speed is equal to distance over time. If we wanted to make d the subject of the formula, so we want to rewrite the formula as d is equal to something, well, what do we need to do? On the right hand side we have an algebraic fraction, and we don't want that. We can actually isolate d if we multiply both sides by t. The t's will cancel out on the left hand side, and our formula for distance becomes distance is equal to ts, or speed times time. Okay, substituting back or using the information we had a speed of 110 kilometres per hour for 3 hours, and we get our distance of 330 kilometres back again. Okay, and now if we wanted to make t the subject of the formula, so we're going to take that formula that we've derived for speed. Speed is equal to distance divided by time. We now want to rewrite it so that its t is equal to something. Okay, now t is in the denominator, and on the right hand side we have an algebraic fraction, so if we multiply both sides by t, then on the right hand side the t's cancel out. Oh, we've got exactly the formula we had before. D is equal to s times t. But now we want t on its own, so we have ts is equal to d. If we now divide both sides by s, s's cancel out on the left hand side, and what we're left with is the transposed formula of s is equal to d over t, and it's the formula now for t, where t is equal to distance over speed. And again, you can substitute in, your distance was 330 kilometres and the speed was 110, and that gives you back your 3 hours. Okay, so that's actually one of the easiest formulas there is, and you notice some of these simple formulas are actually very easy to derive.